Yes.
I want to die!
Alright, Alex, it's time to go.
No, it's not. We gotta wait for people, my dude.
Oh, you're gonna wait.
Okay, no. They just went live. Let's go.
We went live, baby.
Quentin, you're stuck on the OBS.
What? Yeah, I know.
What the
It's the Twitch ad.
Oh, I thought that was us, and I was like, what?
How do you say that? Ubuntu?
Ubuntu?
How do you say it?
Yes.
What?
He's trying to figure out, because my instant card is like trying to be cool. Like, hey, I'm going to follow what Quentin does.
Hey, no, I'm just trying to figure out what it says. I'm not even like, it's not even about that. I'm just trying to figure out literally how to
Here,
pronounce it.
I'll make it a little bit more
Vsauce
appealing
here.
because I honestly
Hey, Michael Vsauce here.
Hey, Vsauce.
That's the point. We got 2 viewers already.
Yo,
What's up?
what is up? Alright, Alex. Do you want me to do it?
No, I got it. What's up, boys? I mean, it's you know who it is. It's literally me.
You know
Carter,
who it
We
is.
all know who
You
it
know who it
is.
is. It's the Whatever Podcast. It's your boy Carter. It's your boy Alex.
And we got Paul.
We got
again.
Paul in here. We got
Our
Quentin.
third.
generic YouTube, like, I hate that you do this, Carter.
I'm sorry. It's how you do it. You tell him.
Carter, do you want to have a repeat of the second podcast where I just flame you?
Oh,
Please.
okay,
No,
fine. I won't tell
no.
anybody who we have on the podcast or what it's called. It's just gonna be like, hey guys.
It's the Whatever
And then we're just
Podcast.
gonna start. No stupid.
No, guys, it's the Whatever Podcast. So, like, no one has. You don't have. You got. The
Yeah,
viewers
the
don't-
whole point is to
Fine,
not
we'll just
have
start
a
off and
script.
be like, blue! Because it's the Whatever Podcast. Alright, guys, let's go. You know, because you're getting some wacky shenanigans.
Sperm whales are some of the biggest whales on Earth.
Alright, guys, the Whatever Podcast.
Some of the biggest whales.
No. It's just the podcast. Like, we're just like, whatever. Turns off podcast.
I wish that there was like a way to share the link from the app. I don't get why there isn't.
Oh, there is. I'm doing it.
Okay, well that's fine as long as you can give me the
Yeah.
link because I just can't find where you go to share it.
So we got 2 people watching, you
Yeah,
said?
you have to go to
There
the
you
3
go.
dots and copy link.
Alex.
Where are the 3 dots? I just see your,
No,
like a gear.
Here. There should be 3 options at the top.
To anybody who's watching, sorry,
Maybe
we're
it's
getting
because I'm
the,
in the chat.
We're getting the whole stream set up right
There's a
now.
little button that looks like an upload for me.
So, yeah.
I have a bell. I have a thing like a chat bubble, and then I have our icon saying like, "Hey, we're live." And if I click on the thing that we're live, I have a pencil and I have a gear.
Huh. That's interesting.
Let me see. Quentin.
I should probably.
I gave it to you.
Alright, guys, listen to our enchanting audio as we are sending links to
there we go.
people to try to get them to view the stream. Dude, I feel like, are there people watching?
I don't know.
You said we had 2 viewers.
I didn't.
No, it's us.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, that means there's another person.
What's up, boy?
What's up, one dude?
Paul, you should get my charger from my room.
See? I told you. You know, I should install Twitch now that I think about it.
Carter.
I don't ever use Twitch for, like, anything. You know? I mean...
No, I don't know.
Okay, I don't use Twitch for anything, Quentin. There, now you know.
That's probably no bueno.
If you're gonna laugh like that, you should just put like the Snapchat video you have. Please don't, though. I wish that wasn't on there or not.
I'm just sharing everything I have.
Okay.
We're sharing all of it. We're sharing all the stuff, all the stuff.
Hey, if you're sharing everything you have, can you get me like some food?
Can you give me like some fries and a frosty?
That's not
We're not bringing that back, all right?
We're bringing back old demons. Well,
Guys.
I was saying, one day we might, like, when we have like a camera, we might do like a road trip video where we go and get like a Hawaiian burger, and that's like the whole video, just to be a
Jack
part
is just
2.
enjoying himself in your chair.
Jack.
Yeah.
What?
Jackass.
What's his cat?
I just call him Jack
Put me in.
Because he doesn't want to call him jackass.
it's not gonna reach.
There
Hey,
should be an
thanks,
extension
guys.
cord, Carter. Is there not an extension cord there?
I don't see an extension cord now.
That's
Son of a...
Right.
All right, now Alex is leaving for a minute. You know,
That's fine.
To the couple people, to like the person who is watching.
We should make it a thing to where if something happens, we don't narrate it. We just say whatever.
Yeah, whatever. That's it's the motto.
We have more?
Yes, Alex. We do have more.
More what?
Yes, we do.
More what? What is he talking about?
I don't know what.
There's no more.
Stop. No, we do not play. I'm not gonna edit the podcast.
Okay.
I'm not editing the podcast, but I'm editing that out.
I'm gonna just open it up for like 2 seconds.
I'm gonna edit like 1.5 seconds. I'm gonna have to like open up some video editing software.
Minutely edit just that part.
Yes.
Oh my god. I'm confused on what Alex is looking for. Is he looking for like an
No,
extension
there's
cord or
not.
something?
Those are not extension cords, Mom.
Hey yo.
You want to come over here and look?
Oh, we got 3. Ooh, some people are coming in. Some people are rolling
There's
in.
not.
Rolling in by the numbers.
Yo, we started at 12?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Time to send the link to my family.
Oh god.
Nah, it's fine. We got like a solid like 20 minutes because they're gonna have to like my cousins are gonna make a Twitch account in like 5 minutes, and they're gonna have to spend 20 minutes to teach my grandma how to make one.
That'll be an interesting. Guys, this is gonna be an interesting episode.
Grandma, if you're watching this later and hear this part, I love you, but you know I'm right. It's fine.
I'm on the right hand side, Mom.
It's okay.
I can't
Why are you
find
playing?
it.
Why are you playing What's Going
Unless
On?
it's all the way in the back.
Why are you playing the podcast on your phone?
Bro, just go to chat. Stop.
Yeah, just go to chat. The whole thing is so go to chat and hear what's the dealio.
Of course.
That'd be-
Beer, you
yeah.
know, everything.
Well, everybody who is in chat, say what's up.
What's up?
Yeah, everybody's in chat.
Plug me in, Paul.
That's what she said.
Shut up.
Put me in the mail.
Carter, the plug-in's behind the couch.
Really?
You're gonna have to move the baby game. It's like,
I'm glad I'm a strong boy. Alright.
Strong boy.
Strong boy.
Stromboli.
Strong.
Why did
Strong.
you put one plugged into my computer?
Strong boy. Strong boy.
Carter's either strong boy or stromboli. There's no difference. There's no in
Look at the one
between.
that was plugged into my computer. It's much longer than this one. Not like 10%. And you can borrow, Paul, you can borrow the one that's plugged in.
Alright.
Wait, no one else has an iPhone.
No.
Yeah, no. Because I spend my money wisely.
Ooh, just only iPhone users?
Oh, guys, drama!
What if everybody just leaves the podcast? Like, what if everybody owns iPhones and they
Guys,
they get
we
really
have
offended?
5 viewers. Sadie, I love you.
If everyone left, I'd just stop the stream and recording and stuff. I'd upload what we have.
I realize.
Come on, girl.
So
You
guys,
know,
if you want to do me a favor and let me go home,
Oh my god, no.
leave.
No.
Sadie, alright, down.
So,
Down.
Come here.
He's like, I see you. Fine.
so I don't exactly
No, she's
know.
not allowed to sleep on the couch.
I don't exactly know who's watching, but
Neither do I, but we have 6 viewers.
to any new viewers,
So,
how this works is,
You-
we talk about some things. We ask you some questions. You can ask us whatever, hence the name. And then we'll answer them.
Carter's gonna have to like repeat this like 20 minutes from now when my grandma says like, I finally have a Twitch account.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna be like, okay.
I
But-
was gonna say I need to send the link to my mom, but she's in the group chat. I think I just sent it to everybody. I sent it to my aunt, my grandma.
So, as we usually do in most of our episodes, we usually talk about the breakfast before the podcast. But this time, the breakfast wasn't very interesting.
Really?
Except for Paul thinking that cream got him jittery.
Oh yeah, that.
Thinking that milk.
thinking that cream
creamer.
is not just milk.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's mostly milk.
He's thinking it's like.
I said
Exactly.
mostly.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I
Yeah,
said
he did. I heard
Yes,
him.
I did. I said a creamer is mostly milk
I
with
was-
the flavoring. in
Okay,
it.
but either way, he thought that in coffee the creamer is the part that gets you jittery.
Yeah.
Either way, this is the point we're trying to make. And that was pretty much the
That was breakfast.
yeah, it was breakfast. I mean,
We didn't see Lee. I don't think Lee works Saturday mornings.
which sucks because
Yeah.
you know,
You mean milk? Milk?
Mulk.
Milk?
we're not making jokes from other things.
No, but now everyone's gonna like, hang on, I'm gonna do it before anyone else does. I'm gonna bring up that one vine. He needs some milk. I know it's there.
That's a good one. But yeah, we got Paul in here.
Yeah.
We're glad to have Paul in here, but he's like our third string guest. We had one guest lined up. We had a friend Dylan lined up. He couldn't do it. We had Cameron lined up. He
got
do it.
strep.
Yeah, he got strep, and he has a birthday party.
He's not even going to the birthday party. He's just has strep.
Yeah, he has strep. And so we got our boy Paul now.
Right. If y'all have any questions, just drop it in the comments.
It's gonna be.
They love when I'm on here because I'm so random.
I know.
Oh.
Well, and bravo to Carter for like teasing them, like, hey, you guys could have had someone different, but no.
Well, we tried, but it don't have to clean his room. And
Which just makes it sound like dicks to Paul.
Yeah. No, but
he's our guest.
He's been on so many times that we're trying to bring new people.
Yeah,
but
we've been trying. We've been trying to bring some new people.
yeah.
But it's kind of been a slog. Some people kind of just like.
It's fine. The viewers love me more anyway.
No.
Are you a fan favorite, Paul?
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself a fan favorite?
I'm a fan favorite.
Nobody's talking in the chat. You are permanently banned for talking in the. Are you gonna unban me?
Oh!
You banned me! And he said, I
I
tried to put it in the chat. That's why I can't see the chat. No,
Oh,
it's just
my
said,
bad.
I'm permanently banned from talking in the chat.
Oh my god. Oh, they probably are saying stuff.
No, I just can't talk.
No, because I can't see anything, so...
Yeah. Oh, we have 3.
Guys, can you talk? Like, I know that this is our podcast, but...
we got some people dropping out. This is sad.
No, sad life. We had
We had the big heights of 15.
7.
Where can I... Okay, how do I unban you? Because it's like, you're not in chat for me to unban you, you know what I mean?
Do you have to like find his account?
I know,
Yeah,
like,
literally.
I was like, do I have to find his account? And then-
You have to find my account. in
what's it called?
AUY times 6.
What?
AU, like all lowercase. AU and then Y 6 times.
Why?
Okay.
Why are there 3 people called...
Is there really?
No, there's 2 because one has an X in it.
Oh
Mine's is the one that's not has an X.
Is yours the one with the orange square or a blue diamond?
I don't know. I think it's the mine's the blue diamond.
Okay, cool. It doesn't give me an option to unban you, but it gives me an option to report you.
Really?
You can report him again.
It's just like, hey man, I can't ban you, but I can report you. I'm gonna do that.
Don't!
I gotta love
I'm
Twitch
kidding.
sometimes.
I don't know how to unban you.
Report him for sexual misconduct.
I have to create a new account because
No,
maybe from
no.
the chat.
Nah, why doesn't... I don't know. This is complicated. I may have to go on
Can you
the...
just not ban me from the chat, please?
You got banned. I'm sorry.
I permanently got banned from the chat.
You got perma-banned from the chat?
Yes.
How? For what reason?
I don't know. He just
Why'd
permanently
you
banned me.
permanently ban Alex?
No, I know why. Hang on. Okay. I know why I did, because it was a joke from, like, when we last did this, and I just forgot to unban him.
No. Are you sure you didn't perma-ban Alex?
I did permaban him. That's what it does. It's like, oh, permaban as a joke, and then I never unbanned him.
Yeah, for real.
Oof.
I need to see. Okay, so you're the one with the blue diamond, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I will find a way. Maybe if I friend him and then...
Yeah.
Did you get that friend request?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Did you get that spicy friend request? I'm sorry.
Why does it give me an option to report you, but not to unban you from chat? It's stupid. Hang on.
This is sad. We have no one.
That's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine, boys. It's fine.
This is actually kind of sad.
This is sad.
So
Don't
we're
worry.
boring.
Don't worry. When my grandma makes a Twitch account, she'll ask us like tons of questions.
Wow, it'll make it way less boring to have a grandma on the show.
Can't wait to have grandma up in here.
Paul, please do not say it like that.
Aw.
I can't edit, but I'm gonna edit that part out.
Yeah, because she's gonna watch this and just be like, "What?"
What did he say?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would weird anybody out.
She'll text me later and be like, Paul seems like a lovely man. Sorry, Grandma.
Sorry, Grandma.
What's whisper? Oh, cool.
Did you say what's whisper?
No, I mean, hang on. Okay, so I can unfriend it or I can block him again, but I can't unblock him. What is this?
You can re-block? How does that work?
I don't know. Ask Twitch. Let's see.
Try and type in my chat.
Huh? Let's see. I don't know.
Permanently banned from the chat.
Hey.
Can we get a rip in chat for Alex?
R.I.P. I don't think anybody is watching the stream.
No.
Oh well. We could talk to ourselves for a bit. And...
Yeah.
Yes.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm impressed.
Perfect. Can you?
Pressed.
I wish that there was a way that you could just. Oh yeah, I got an ad.
Literally nobody.
I wish that there was a way that I could like view who's watching the stream and then like say like, oh okay, well you can, you know, like, oh I see that I banned you at one point. Unban.
I'm sure there is.
Maybe. Possibly.
I don't want to watch a podcast.
Well, this is probably our worst intro ever. So,
I know.
That's fine.
I mean, there's nobody watching.
Why, Alex? Why do you have a bottle with the paper in it?
Alex, why does it say that you're offline?
Well, it's probably because it wasn't.
Oh, hey. Okay, so, wow, we actually have somebody watching now. Hey.
It's not me and Paul.
hey, guy.
Hey guy, it's my. Imagine it's my mom.
Nobody was watching until you showed up. I don't know who you are
It
exactly.
sound like dogs that just saw their owner come home.
No, because on mine it says that we have 2 viewers.
Yeah, now we have 3. It shot up back. Oh, it's back up to 5.
Oh,
Okay, we can
nice.
actually start now. Hey guys.
It's not like we've been sitting for 10 minutes being
Yeah.
like, where did our audience go?
Yeah, it's not like we weren't just like, oh no, we've lost all our audience, so now we've lost all our self-confidence to keep continuing with the podcast.
Oh my god.
So,
Might as well kill himself.
That's a bit far.
Actually, let me just edit this.
so hey guys, what's up?
Oh my god, imagine it's just my
If
family
everybody
that
doesn't leave right
No,
now.
pause. Imagine it was just my family that poured in. They all had Twitch accounts made.
If
They
they
all just
just
pour in at
poured
the same
in-
time. And it's like, hey guys, we don't have to kill ourselves.
Hi, Hugh from Florida.
Oh, it is!
This is what's happening.
That's my grandma.
Lippy 30.
Yeah.
Alright.
Probably just.
Well,
Okay, so we got
multiple dead. Suspect in custody at shooting. Oh, I thought shooting at a squirrel. I'm like, why have multiple people died when a dude's just shooting at a squirrel?
Oh my god. That's
Okay,
great.
Can
So
you
you're
unban me, please?
I don't know how. I still.
so you're picturing a dude trying to hunt a squirrel
He
and he
shoots-
accidentally
Shoots other people.
that's like
No, I saw this one post. It's not like the old post where the squirrel got. Actually, no, never mind. I don't want to bring that up.
okay.
But guys, if animals could speak, do you think we'd probably eat them less?
No.
No.
What? I mean, what if like a pig walked up to you and was like, "Hello, my name is." Like
Carter, you know what
what if
you
it was
remind
so
me of?
cute? Like what if it was like a little cute thing? Like,
Oh,
would
we
you
did that
still
kind
just
of
be like, "Ha!"
Nice. No, hey Carter, you remind me of like the muffin, like, I wanna die!
Would you still like butcher a pig? Like if a pig came up and talked to you and was like, "Hey, hello, my name is Bill." Would you still just be like, "Okay," when you get of age?
You wouldn't have to. No, you wouldn't have to butcher. You just wait until he dies of old age.
Yeah, but then the meat wouldn't be as.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
exactly.
Not if you like.
It wouldn't be as good.
Okay,
Did you say
but
the link
no.
to your father?
Well, he already has a Twitch account. I just told him where it is. He knows what to look up. He knows what to look up.
Did you tell him we're live?
If you wait until right after he dies, then he should be okay.
No.
Like,
No, you've ruined the bacon.
Yeah.
Unfriend him.
unfriend.
He permanently,
I unfriend you.
he permanently banned me from his channel.
And now I have to figure out how to unban him. I did it as a
Yeah,
joke.
Alex has gotten permanently banned from chat
Okay,
for
hang on,
literally a joke.
Yeah,
And
a
he
joke,
can't
and you
get back.
forgot to unban me.
Okay, to clear a timeout, either use the unban command or overwrite the current timeout with a new one.
/unban.
/timeout.
Unban.
Username,
I thought we
second.
talked about bacon and pigs.
I'm just gonna try that. I'm gonna try
Okay, okay.
/unban.
If animals could talk, like all the animals, would you like eat less meat?
I eat less meat, but I'm not going to stop eating meat. But I'm also a proponent of, when the planet becomes too overpopulated, you round up the
Whoa.
people.
Hey, it worked.
There you
You
go.
breed those.
Oh, wait,
you
can
know,
I
and
talk?
then you've got babies.
Yeah.
Oh.
That includes
I'm
me.
just saying.
That includes me though. I'm poor.
I'm not banned from chat anymore.
Alex is a man!
I'm just saying. Those people that are all out there.
Everybody be...
don't have jobs.
Everybody start...
I just been.
I just shut up, baby. He's already banned
I
me.
unfriend you too.
He just banned me again.
Oh
We went from 2 to 5 again.
my god! Yay!
Probably because I
Soylent
banned
Green.
you.
Just saying. Soylent Green.
There you go.
Can I
Do you
get...
think-
Oh,
do you
well,
think-
I told
You're no
her.
longer banned. I won't ban you again.
Guys, do you
I had to do it the
Do you
once.
think we need a new plague?
What?
Yes.
What?
What
Do
kind
you
of question
think-
is that?
Do you think we need a new plague?
Listen,
Yes.
I got like my grandma watching. She
yeah.
probably just.
Well,
We always
it's not
do.
like I believe in the spread of plagues or something.
But like,
Paul's saying, should we start another plague? And I'm like, he's like, should there be another plague? And I'm like, I don't believe in
Let's
the.
restart the bubonic plague.
I don't believe in the.
Idea.
Let's go
Although, that'll help with the population issue.
that's what I'm saying.
We'll kill 70% of the population again on another continent.
Plagues are like the Earth's natural defense against population density growing too high.
Listen, if you want me to get the plague, I'll just help myself. Don't make me feel
Oh
sick.
my god!
I'll
No.
just anti-vaccinate my kids.
You guys want a plague? We're just not gonna vaccinate our kids then.
You guys want the plague? Measles.
It's terrible.
Let's bring smallpox
That is
back.
We
I
only
mean,
have
I
5
really-
viewers, and I'm pretty sure it's Quentin's family.
Yeah, it
He's
is.
like, who are these people?
Well,
Why are they talking
I'm pretty
like
sure my
this?
dad's watching.
You guys
Oh,
have-
that's
man,
okay.
this is the most like uncooperative like chat we've had so far.
I love how fast my grandma got a Twitch account though.
If you need
Shout out to my grandma.
keep a stream
Shout out to
going,
your grandma for the Twitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no,
should
I-
send it to people, Paul.
Well, I expect her to, and for
Everybody's got to send it to everybody. It's knowledge.
It's knowledge. But okay, wow, we've had some weird questions already. we
Guys.
barely even gotten into the podcast. We've had some weird questions.
Yeah.
Can we take a vote in chat for whether I should keep Alex banned or not?
No, don't unban him.
Don't unban him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unban him.
Please
No.
keep me unbanned.
No, unban him.
No, just follow Paul's first advice.
Yeah, Paul.
Just keep him banned. It's
Alright.
okay. Okay, so
Unban me. Just keep me unbanned.
Alright, let's ban Carter instead.
I literally don't even have Twitch installed on my phone.
Exactly, you just make a Twitch account immediately banned.
I'll just make a different Twitch account.
Hey guys, what up, banned?
How do I cough and sneeze at the same time?
It hurts to live.
Wait, what?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Wait,
Like, you're not wrong, but...
damn! That just got dark.
Dude, bro, like when
I
I
hate existing.
look, and then
Okay.
she'll shake her head.
Okay, stop.
I gotta bring this up now. I gotta bring this up.
I was standing in line, the clubs will never get
Oh,
in. It's like,
all right, yep, I'm outta here.
I'm never gonna win this. Alright, I stopped. Slap and turn out.
Alright, now I'm gone.
Alright, oh my god.
Just
Watch them
me
do
six
it.
every.
Wait, come on, do it.
Yeah, the Nickelback, that's an insta me leaving.
Frosty and
I was
Fly.
If
thinking
you're
about
ever really mad at me and just want to
Wait,
get me
wait.
out of a room really fast, just start playing Nickelback and I'll turn the other direction.
Bro, I was thinking about going to as Mr. Meeseeks for Halloween.
Oh, were you?
Just so I could walk up to everyone's. Just so I could walk up to the door. Hi, I want to die.
Okay, here's a question. Alright.
Alright.
What would be your coolest Halloween concept costume? Just off the top of your head.
Death.
Like the Grim Reaper or just
Death.
Yeah, the Grim Reaper. You show
So
up
you
in
just
all
walk
those
around
stores.
dead.
Here's a king size.
I mean, it's not very creative. I mean, a lot of people dress
No,
up as death.
it's not about creativity.
I know.
It's just about like
it's about the
staring old
statement.
women.
It's about the statement.
A kitchen. So women can be. Wait.
No, don't go down this path. Don't go down this path, Alex. This is a dark road.
Hang on, real quick. Just let me ban.
This ban Alex from ever watching the stream.
Okay, Paul. What would be a creative costume?
creative costume for Halloween?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on like what like.
Just off the top of your head, what do you think?
Penis.
Yes, that's so.
That's so original.
It is.
So original. I mean, you only have one for you.
What are you doing on your computer?
Okay, so
I'm at the desktop. Just.
Mr. Meeseeks.
Yeah, that was before. I'm at the desktop now.
we already talked about the Mr. Meeseeks.
Yeah, it's like.
What would you dress as, Paul?
What would I dress as? Your costume?
Yeah.
I'm not much of a Halloween guy. I don't know. Really.
Oh, okay. Well, then your opinion doesn't matter.
Exactly.
What would you dress as, Quentin?
I probably wouldn't dress up. I'd just go as me and sit. They would
I would just go as me.
Well, they would like I wouldn't. Okay, so they would ask what you are, and I was like, I'm diabetes. Now give me candy.
Oh my god.
I'm diabetic, so
I
you give me
should-
candy.
I should dress up as somebody who's dressing up for the wrong holiday. So I should wear like a Santa suit and be like, oh no, it's October 31st. Well, trick or treat.
I dress up as
Okay, here's what I would do. I would dress up as Squidward from the SpongeBob Halloween special they did, where the episode where he's like, "I've come for your pickle." That's how I would greet everyone too. I'm like, "I've come for your pickle." I couldn't do it.
No, the whole squad needs to dress up as the SpongeBob cast.
Why?
In the SpongeBob cast Halloween costumes.
You know,
Yeah.
like Mr. Krabs, Sandy, Matrix, Squidward,
I
SpongeBob.
feel like Paul should be Patrick.
Oh heck yeah!
Paul, the skinniest dude in the group should be the fattest character on the show.
I don't
Yes.
know. I don't know. Mr. Krabs is
Irony.
pretty big.
Yeah, but Patrick is bigger.
Wait, I think your mom's in here. Tommy Turner, not Timmy Turner. Tommy Turner.
Oh wait, hang on. What was Tommy from the Rugrats last name though? What was
It was
he?
definitely not Turner.
It wasn't.
No. She
No,
meant
it's
Timmy
Phillips.
Turner.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, that is though, because I did ask her if she would buy me a pink T-shirt and hat. But that was more for. I mean, like I would go as it for Halloween, but that was more for so I could go to Mr. Orr's
Yeah.
room and be like,
I asked him. I literally
I
asked
know.
Mr. Orr.
because I went in the next day and he was like, so Carter wants you. Carter told me you want me to yell fairy.
No,
Was from. I showed him a YouTube video and he's like, I can do that for you.
Are you serious?
I am.
Yes.
You need to dress up as Harry, and I'm gonna.
No, if another person says that I look like Harry Potter,
I want to dress up as Voldemort so we can go and like flick our wands at each other in school and wrestling.
swish and flick.
You know, swish and pick the. Akio. Boom.
Alright.
Akio.
So,
Go ahead, Harry. You're the Joseph.
I see your Schwartz.
Biggest mine. Harry, go ahead. But one of us like can't get it up. One goddamn W saw.
but
My grandma's gonna wonder what we're talking about.
Well, there's only three viewers. I think your mom's the other one.
Yeah, it's me, Alex,
been-
and your mom.
Well, I don't have Twitch open anymore, so
I bet it's because we skipped a week. I bet that's why nobody's watching because we skipped a week.
Everyone's like, oh, this wasn't a long.
Oh, they
podcast.
stopped doing it.
yeah. But I mean, like, if they're because we have 12 followers, so those 12 people should know, like, at least that we at least went live.
There's-
If they have their notifications on.
They just don't care about us. They don't want to watch us. They don't want to
Okay.
watch. They don't want to watch us.
That's fine. We don't need them.
We don't need him. We can stick with Quinn's mom watching our podcast.
Alright, favorite artist, singer-wise?
Oh God.
Like
that's a
single
really hard
artists or
decision.
bands or what? Like what criteria?
No, just like Eminem. Yeah,
Really?
basically just.
An
Oh, of
artist?
course you picked the Candy.
What? What? You want to fight?
Alex challenged his mom to a fight on stream.
I love you. That's a bit awkward there, but thanks.
Thanks, Mom. Hang on real quick. Let me just.
Hello?
Let me just.
Wait, what?
Did you just ban your mom?
Wait, what?
You just banned his mom.
What? You just
Mom, freaking. Unban your mom!
unban your mother, Quentin.
She birthed you. She can take you out.
Please do, Mom.
Whoa! Okay, guys, this is our darkest stream yet, but we only have one person watching.
Oh my
Message
god.
deleted.
Yeah,
That was great.
God.
I love you, Mom. I really do.
I don't know how she
What a
feels
bad
now.
lad!
What absolute bad lad. I don't think.
What banter!
I don't think she feels the love.
Yeah. Our meme from the second podcast was just roasting Carter. Now we're just banning anyone.
Hashtag Quentin's power.
Hashtag our podcast is Keemstar.
When did you guys?
Hashtag deep.
Hashtag deep, yes.
Why did you?
We have paid thousands to keep you aloof.
Well, Mom, maybe you don't want to be aloof anymore.
Aloof.
Hashtag deep.
Hashtag deep.
Hashtag deep.
No, okay.
Maybe I don't want to be aloof anymore, Quentin.
Guys, wait. What if she said aloof? Because no one knows the meaning of being alive.
But what about?
So it's
Clouds?
therefore a mental.
Question mark. Your dad's a cloud? Question mark.
Oh my god.
Okay. Everybody calm down. I promise, Dad. We're just laughing because nobody's
no,
watching
you don't
the
ha- you
stream.
don't have a
That's why we were
account,
laughing.
so
Nobody
you're
was
not
watching the
watching
stream,
it.
so we were just being unhinged. Because nobody was watching.
My mom just.
Literally, we had one. Quinn's mom was the only person watching.
Dude, this is
Your dad. You just gave your dad the L right there. Just threw him under the bus.
No.
Quinn's mom is the only one that's really watching.
No, well, I mean, he's watching now, but I was saying at the time before
Yeah.
he jumped on, we had nobody else
Yeah.
watching.
No, your mom.
What?
What?
Why is our audience like adult?
That's what I was wondering. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, why is like we have nobody our age watching this stream.
Like, I thought our crowd would be more of teenagers.
I thought our crowd would be more like people
No, we got my grandma and my mom.
Carter's dad.
Look. I don't mind. Anybody of any age can watch this show. I'm just saying, I was expecting more of like.
This is
people
not
our
the
age
audience
watching.
that we anticipated on targeting.
We have four.
A surprise, but a welcome one.
Guys, I'm gonna send the podcast to my mom.
Okay.
Oh my.
She's not gonna like
God.
what language we do. Is that?
I can't curse. Actually, no, I can't curse because
We're gonna all start cursing, and then she's gonna be like, none of them are allowed to word in my house.
No. My mom knows I curse. She just doesn't want me to do it in front of her.
You would be.
I mean, are you though? Like, technically, you're still a few miles away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Technically.
Hey, Mom, even though you're watching, it's technically not in front of you.
Yeah. No. My mom allows me to curse. She just doesn't want me cursing in front of her because that's disrespectful. So, like, she's okay with me cursing.
Okay. I asked
She
you
just
that.
she just asked me not to do it in front of her,
Well.
and I'm like, okay, that's fine.
So. Well.
All right.
I hope some people roll in.
Ghostbusters theory.
I've never seen the Ghostbusters, so I'm out.
The feminists are taking over. I'm an adult virgin.
No.
What?
No.
There's a vine.
Confused on what's going on.
There's a vine when the female Ghostbusters movie was coming out.
Oh.
It's like, the feminists are taking over. I'm an adult virgin.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, my mom's like, nice. I'll check it out later.
Nice.
Be
Okay.
like, we ain't gonna be on later.
Yeah.
Quickly, send her the YouTube channel link.
Oh, okay. I'll do that actually.
I mean,
No.
I'm an adult virgin.
well, basically, we took a few week break because Alex went to Spain.
Yeah, I was in
One of the
Spain.
weekends that we were, and we probably weren't gonna do the podcast anyway, even if he was here, because he kind of just didn't want to.
No.
What were you?
Take a break.
Oh, sorry. That was you.
Deep breath.
Ghostbusters theory. Eddie Murphy is actually the villain.
I've never seen Ghostbusters, so
Yes,
I'm out.
Okay, but how?
Because.
Okay. No.
Wait.
Yeah, that's where my dad's button should come into play. Because that just makes no sense. Eddie Murphy is the villain in Ghostbusters, even though he had nothing to do with anything that caused anything.
Alright. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that's gonna be
Let's
such a
go.
good movie.
Yeah, I know. I want to go see that for my music history of rock and roll class.
Yeah.
We want to, but Dan doesn't know if he can get the stuff to do.
Oh, that'll be. Man,
That
I wish
would
I was
be-
in that class now.
You need the
That
stuff
would
to
be
do the
awesome.
things.
But you need the stuff to do the things, obviously.
Yeah.
You think if I just sneak in with your class while I was at the theater, I could do it?
What?
You think if I just snuck in with your class that they would just let me in the movie theater?
Our class isn't that big,
Yeah.
That's fair.
so
Well,
even
I
be able
feel
to
like
get in the
Dan would look
building.
at Paul and just be like, "Who are you?"
I know.
he's the extra ticket.
He's the extra ticket.
No, he'd be like, no, we can't pay for you. I'd be like, fine, I'll pay for myself. All right, let's go.
Pulls out wall. I mean, you could just go.
Yeah, I could.
You could just.
technically.
Alex could just tell you the day. You could be like, "Okay, I'm going."
Yeah.
And then
Hey,
you
we're
like
going.
couldn't say anything if you just paid and sat next to Alex.
You
You
couldn't.
paid for yourself. It's not like you can say anything about it.
No, we can't.
Nobody's saying anything.
No. But okay. Bohemian Rhapsody though, what's your guys' views on that? Like, do you think it'll be good? Like, what do you think it's like?
that
I've heard the dude who's playing Freddie Mercury has really tried to recreate his vocals. Like he's worked really hard on trying to get that range.
My
From what I've seen from the trailers, he's actually like not doing a very bad job at it. So-
My dad said that there was one review that came out from one of the, like, it's a critic and stuff, but he said that the movie wouldn't be good if it wasn't for the actor that plays Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Which I believe. Like, that's...
Well, because the actor's playing Freddie Mercury. I mean, he looks so much like Freddie Mercury. Like he I think it's gonna be a really good performance. Like Actor of the Year nomination.
Bro,
worthy
but after,
performance.
especially if, like, I believe that Bohemian Rhapsody is gonna do well at the box office, and if it gets good reviews, I want a Beatles movie.
There's already
the Beatles have actually made movies as them, so like it's kind of
true.
like it's kind of like
8 days a week.
I don't know.
Oh,
I guess
nice.
you could make.
Incoming the people flaming in
I
chat.
already
like,
heard Oscar buzz.
oh, nice.
Yeah, I was saying it's definitely like it could definitely be an Actor of the Year kind of performance.
Ma. Hey yo, ma. Hey yo, ma.
I was right. No, it's Ray.
You son of. Oh no.
What was that about? And you had someone to
Okay,
struggle to get out of the couch.
Alex just went up and slapped his brother's butt, but all right.
No, he slapped his back.
Oh,
Slapped his
okay.
back, you
Oh,
idiot.
okay. Like, go get him, Tiger.
What?
What?
What's this chat?
Well, why'd you have to say it like
Why?
that?
But I don't. Yeah, the Bohemian Rhapsody movie is gonna be pretty cool. It's
That's
coming out.
77 total views
Yeah?
because of people coming on and leaving.
Wow, great.
Well, they're still giving us views. So.
Yeah, we're still doing something.
I'm more excited about, and I get what Carter's gonna bring up, but I'm more excited about movies coming out next year. I mean the
Oh!
Can you not? Okay. Next year is gonna be a really cool year
You ready?
for movies. Like
obviously everyone around the world is like Avengers 4.
yeah.
But I'm like, I'm ready for Far From Home, Spider-Man sequel. I'm ready for Zombieland 2.
Oh yeah, Zombieland 2 is coming out next year. Oh, next year's gonna be awesome for movies.
Bro, what is...
Because Zombieland 2 is coming out. You ever seen Zombieland?
Really? Yeah, I love Zombie. I
They're
love
making
the
a
first
second
one.
one. Can you not?
It's like my
They're
But
making
you-
a second one coming out this year.
Really?
Put that lung
That's
back in
pretty
your
awesome.
body.
What?
Put that lung back in your
Oh
body.
my god.
No, but Zombieland 2's coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, next year.
Oh, dude, wait. Okay, is all the original cast gonna be on there?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be awesome.
I don't know why they waited so long to make it. But
Yeah. Like, wait, how are they gonna continue off of what they did? What they?
I mean, they were all alive at the end.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they all kind of ended with like a happy ending. There's like nothing really.
Probably
like,
because no one
I mean,
expected to make
I
a
mean,
sequel.
Oh, that's how sequels work.
The
Usually, the
Manchester
first
movie.
movie ends with a pretty happy ending,
And then
and then the sequel's like, okay, we'll nullify the happy ending with like the first 15 minutes of the movie. Okay, so I don't know. There are a lot of cool movies coming out next year. Not even being Avengers 4, there are a lot of cool movies coming out next year. Obviously, that's the one that everybody's going to talk about, but there are a lot of cool ones that are coming out next year that aren't that.
I'm hesitant to say interested, but I'll probably go see Captain Marvel.
Yeah, it looks.
I really
fun.
want to go bowling.
Okay, that's great, Alex.
Wow, maybe if we bowl, I could get past the 50. If you guys don't know, I really am just the worst bowler of all time.
Yeah.
Toy Story 4 is coming out.
My grandma would like a word with you.
No,
I want to say, okay.
I bet your grandma could beat me. I bet your grandma could beat me in a game. I would bet money on your grandma beating me.
Hey, Mom, Mom, what do you think?
Because I'm so bad at bowling, I wouldn't even bet on myself.
Okay, boys.
I'm that bad.
Boys, real controversy. Frozen 2's coming out next year.
How could you
Okay,
say something so brave?
Yeah, so
Something
controversial.
stupid?
But something
Stupid. So controversial.
Frozen 2's coming out, guys. All right. Who's ready for? I am hyped for Frozen 2. Okay.
Alright, now I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm not hyped to hear every little girl family member in my life that I know just singing Frozen 2 songs. I'm not very excited about that, Paul.
No,
I'm
because-
excited to watch it like 200 times.
No, because here's the thing, and I get it, people are gonna say, like, little kids are little kids, no matter the generation, but, like, everyone that went and saw Frozen, and then, like, got hooked on Let It Go and whatever, they're, like, what, 5 years older now?
Yeah.
So, it might not, I don't think it's gonna...
I don't understand why you don't just make a direct sequel. I don't understand why you don't just go, hey, it's 2 years from now, alright, let's just make Frozen 2. Like, why did they wait so long to do it?
Well, I mean, like, they waited 14 years to make Incredibles 2, but, Pixar is like,
Yeah.
money.
But Incredibles 2 is a really good movie.
It was mediocre. Like, I'll be blatantly honest, it was mediocre.
Controversial opinion.
And maybe that's because it wasn't as big of a
We
deal.
can talk about Alex's lack of showering.
Okay.
Okay. Hey guys, Alex stinks. The end.
Alright. What is going on in there?
Alex, what are you doing?
I literally just told you what Tracy said. He's leaving soon.
What was the for?
It was.
So no, because my cousin wants to come over, right?
Yeah.
And I have to ask her because it's her house. Because Tracy's leaving soon. He's like, there's another parent in the house. He's leaving soon. And
Ask him.
so I did. He's like, I'm leaving soon, so it doesn't matter. So you gotta ask your mom.
Why? Why did you have such a... Okay,
What? Wait, your mom said.
you know...
No way, John.
Because he wants to know.
I don't know what that's about. Mom, what's drawings about? Like,
Please, explain.
What?
my mom said drawings in chat, and I'm like, what was she talking about?
So...
Is that a movie? Is that,
I have no idea.
My mom also said that there's no way that you wouldn't beat my grandma at bowling.
You've never seen me bowl.
No.
You've never seen me bowl.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say.
Your dad needs to stop.
What?
Oh. Oh, okay.
Frozen,
What?
4, Spring Break.
Bao chicken wow, bao.
Oh my god, Dad, no! Dad, stop!
Wait, what was going on?
He said Frozen 4 Spring Break Bao Chicken Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the...
Oh God,
Yeah,
no.
that's what he's saying!
Yeah, no kidding. What, like, okay, I get that, Mom, but, like...
yeah.
But, like, what is the fact that they have to draw it? Like, I don't know, whatever.
It's weird to think that Frozen was actually based on like a...
Guys, take bets
have
in
to draw
chat
it.
for how long it's
Oh
gonna...
yeah, they do have to draw the storyboards in Frozen.
Well, yeah, but I
is
mean,
true.
like, and it's like, what does that have to do with what we were talking about? Is whether it was gonna flop or not?
Oh, no. I think she was saying that because the time it takes to make the movie. That's why it took so long. I think that's what she was saying.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I feel so stupid now.
I don't know.
I see what you're saying.
And I get that, but like, I get that the storyboard has to be a while, but like, I don't know. I thought that it was because I thought that Pixar moved to all computer animation now, and not typical drawing.
They used like actual natural storyboards for Frozen, and it was like the only movie that did that. Because everything else is completely like the movie itself is completely computer generated. All the storyboards, they make like little dummy animations first that are just drawings, so they can have the
What?
Wow, just ignore my question.
No,
What?
everyone just didn't
We
hear
said
it.
what?
We didn't
Because
hear
were
it.
in
We're
the
talking
middle
about
of
Frozen.
conversation.
What'd you say?
We're talking about Frozen, Alex.
That's why I'm not in this conversation.
It's a great conversation.
All right, guys. If Alex would like to take bets in chat as to how long it's gonna take Alex to return to his own podcast.
I'm not gonna talk about Frozen.
Okay,
All right, let's not talk about Frozen.
Speaking of sequels that take forever to come out,
Zombie
what do you guys think is
Incredible
the next movie that's gonna have a sequel that's gonna come out? Like a movie that was made a long time ago that everybody's always expected a sequel to.
Well, it's obviously gonna have to be a Disney movie because, like,
I asked you.
That's just every movie.
Did you say Bimbo or Dumbo?
Rambo.
Oh, I thought you said Bimbo. I'm like Bimbo. I asked if anybody else wanted to
I think it's
forward.
gonna be a Disney Pixar movie because after Incredibles 2, even it did so well at the box office, and reviews are doing well for it to the point where Disney's like, "Hey, we should do this more often. Make a movie, wait 14 years, and make a sequel."
I think that I really like the idea of. Okay, fine. I kind of want to rephrase this question a bit because I feel like we don't like there aren't like enough of those. Okay, what movie franchise would you reboot? Like start completely anew. It can be one that ended like last year, or it can be one that ended a long time ago.
Merlin.
Really?
Yeah, that was a good TV show.
If I had to reboot something, I would reboot The Matrix, just because it's such an interesting idea, and I feel like the movies kind of wasted the concept.
Really?
The first movie set up a really interesting concept, and then the second movie and third movie just made it more and more convoluted and confusing.
Did you hear what I said, Carter?
What?
I said I think you're a waste of space.
Yeah, I mean, true.
And he takes up a lot of space.
Yeah, and I take up a
Bifu.
lot of space.
Bifu!
I'm like buying a hard drive for your Xbox One. You don't exactly need it, and it just takes up a lot of needless space. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, movies.
Buffy.
There you go.
Fair enough.
I mean, another one that'd be a popular one to reboot would be the entirety of the DCEU. Yeah.
Fair enough. I don't know. You could reboot it, but the question is that after what's gone down, would people really want to watch it? Would they be
Well, the thing is, okay, if I had the task of having to reboot it, I would wait a few years. Like, I would just let the Justice League just suck and just not make any more DC movies and just let it sit for a really long time. Like, at least 3 to 5 years, I'd let it sit.
I mean, I was gonna say I don't think it matters how long you wait, but I mean, like, I don't think that you have to go, like, I don't know. Like,
Well, you face the problem.
because the live-action DC movies, as is in the DCEU, they're just not liked enough to the point where even if you reboot it, that's all people are gonna have to compare it
Would you
to.
like to get in on this?
They're only gonna be able
It's
to.
like the Batman.
Yeah, we're talking
Batman
about like
movies came
Well, we
out.
just started talking about, like, random stuff, and we're talking about
what
movie
year.
franchises that you'd want to reboot.
Join us, want to reboot?
Yeah, like something that, and I picked The Matrix because it's such an interesting concept for a
Maybe we
movie.
do live in the Matrix.
Maybe.
I said Merlin.
Maybe I'll call it The Matrix and I'll put based on a
Merlin's
true
been
story.
done a lot. I mean, that show's been on a lot. It's been redone a lot.
I
I
just
like
want
the
to.
Matrix, but there's already like 4 of them out there.
Ma, you should join us.
Not like Rambo, you know.
Well, I mean,
72.
the thing is, they made the 3 and then the franchise ended like 12, like over 10 years ago.
Yeah, Rocky
So-
42.
Rocky 4 too. That's basically Creed 2.
Yeah.
But
Yes, it is.
And I-
Creed is just an extension.
little
of the
known
franchise.
fact, I'm a huge fan of the Rocky series, so I understand.
Of course you are.
I can make fun of it. That's
alright.
how he does it too.
No, Goonies.
There you go.
I was gonna say I would reboot Goonies.
That would be one, man.
I'd watch
That would
that.
wait, guys.
I'd watch the hell out of that.
You would have to
That
get
movie's
someone.
Awesome.
Oh, I totally watched that.
We'd
You
have
should
to.
join us.
We'd have to make. What's his
You
name?
know one that's a popular reboot idea that people talk about that I really don't want to see reboot.
Bruh, that's easy.
I don't want to see anything from that was made by John Hughes. I don't want to see any. I don't want to see a remake of Ferris Bueller's Day Off or anything like that. It'd be so
I
bad.
didn't like that movie. I'm gonna be honest. I did not
Well,
like Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Okay, well
The
anything.
best
Okay,
part of that movie is when the teacher's up there going, Bueller.
okay, no. I'm just saying anything. I'm saying anything that's made.
Bueller.
I'm saying any John Hughes movie I don't want to see remade, like even The Breakfast Club, because he couldn't do it twice.
Well, but you couldn't show that movie today.
No, you
I mean,
couldn't do that
movie
either.
would be a big no. People would be so offended.
People would be
Oh my
protesting.
People are
God.
so sensitive.
People would be protesting the theater,
Yeah.
and
Well, that's like
it'd be terrible.
Yeah.
It'd be terrible.
Bro, it would be easy to reboot the Goonies though. I just have my brother
I love the Goonies. It was so good. I want a Goonies remake now.
Well, it's like all the Mel Brooks movies. You
Yeah.
wouldn't be able
My
to
mom-
make any of those
No.
out these days.
No.
Oh,
Like,
I
those
don't
are
know.
all-
Or like the Monty
Yes.
Python movies.
Yeah.
You couldn't make any. You couldn't make any
You
new
couldn't
ones.
do it the
No,
same.
you couldn't.
Oh,
Here's what the splash wound.
Imagine if they rebooted The Life of Brian or something like that. It'd get in so much trouble.
Guys, Mom, okay, were you saying yes to hiring Riley to play Chunk in the Goonies reboot?
Yes, your brother would.
I don't know.
So
I
well.
could play
What
fairly
was that
well.
dance that he had to
The
do?
truffle
The
shuffle.
truffle
The Truffle Shuffle. Yeah, Riley could do that, don't you think? That would be
I
great.
want to be.
I feel like Alex could do it better.
Yes.
Probably
Alex
probably
did the
would
truffle
probably be a good.
Guys, I'm sorry. Oh my, don't.
I'm glad we don't have the camera on right now.
Now all I can think of is just a Goonies remake. That's all I can think about now. That's all I want in my
But I really
life.
want to be the guy that goes, "Hey, you guys."
No, I thought that was the guy, the one guy that said that. Not
No.
It's the
It's
the
the-
guy that
that-
got dropped on his head one too many times.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
The
say.
retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know his name. I thought it was Chuck, but
No, Chuck's the fat kid.
yeah.
That gives him a candy bar. Gives him a
Oh
baby.
my god.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to say something. Okay,
Okay,
not a lot of
what
people.
if they rebooted the Goonies with new kids, and then they met the old Goonies from the original movie?
How
Later
Thanks
in
for
the
giving me the
movie.
shaft, Carter.
It'd be amazing.
Wait, I want to see more episodes of The Office. I think that was a great show.
They've been talking about rebooting that show for so long.
Really?
The American
What?
Office.
The Office.
Never seen it.
Oh, it's so
What?
You need to watch it.
The
It's
first
such a
episode
good
is so.
show.
First
I've
episode.
seen the movie.
See,
Office
Junk.
Space.
No.
No. Literally, the first episode of The Office just had me crying because it was when Jim put the stapler in the Jello, and he was like, "He keeps doing this, Michael."
And then
It was killing
and then he
me.
puts the world's best box.
Is it Chunk?
mug on.
Yeah, it's Chunk.
Chunk
Yeah.
Yeah.
from the Goonies.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's something I want to reboot, and it's because not everyone likes the Johnny Depp
not
reboot.
Chuck.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
No.
Ooh. No.
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 I just don't think you can make a better one than the original.
Yeah,
Like
the one with Johnny Depp was just weird.
it was a really
It was
weird
just
movie.
Weird.
I'm gonna say something
what?
controversial. I like the Johnny Depp version better.
No.
Whoa! Okay, that is
I
controversial.
think
Yeah,
somebody needs to ban
sloth.
him.
It was sloth.
Because
Yeah,
I watched that
Sloth
movie when I
was
was 12, and I was weirded out about that movie when I was like 12.
Did you guys hear
Like
that?
the Oompa Loompas looked weird.
But
Yeah.
Johnny Depp is stepping down from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
for the
like
reboot.
50 something.
Yeah.
Well, they're rebooting it, I think. Aren't they?
What, like Pirates of the
Yeah,
Caribbean
aren't
number
they?
59?
No, I think they're remaking the first movie,
Yeah.
which I don't know why.
He's Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts. You know,
I'm
that
excited
comes
for
out
that.
November 16th.
I need to watch that.
Comes out November 16th.
Nice.
You know where I'm
The
gonna
second
be?
one?
Fantastic
Watching it.
Beasts 2, yeah.
Oh, dude.
He's 55.
Oh, is he?
I mean, yeah, but
There are 16
it's one of those things where he's got such a legacy that you can't
Yeah.
hire anyone else. It's like Hugh Jackman. No one can live up to Hugh Jackman's expectation. Like,
that is-
no one can live up
Wolverine.
to his legacy.
Like
as Wolverine.
there isn't another Captain Jack that can fill the shoes of Johnny Depp. Like
Yeah.
he's
That
not
is
gonna
going to
be
the
as
best
good.
Pirates I had ever seen. so it would seem so. Dude's just driving a boat down the highway.
To be fair, I only watched
I kind of wish I've seen more pirate movies because I have nothing to compare Pirates of the Caribbean to. It's like the only pirate movie I've really ever sat down.
Yes,
You've seen SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, but I wouldn't consider it a pirate movie. It's SpongeBob. I mean, yeah, it has the whole under the sea vibe kind of thing going on, but like.
What, you want a live SpongeBob?
Yes.
In Bikini Bottom with some sandy cheeks?
Yep.
I want some sandy
Oh, shut up, Paul. This is why we need Dylan on the show.
Dylan would just get
And
political.
you know that
He
it was
would.
originally supposed to be an adult cartoon, right? That's why.
Yeah. Alex was telling me
sandy
about that.
cheeks, crabs.
Yeah, that's why I told
Well,
Carter. So
fun fact, all the characters, they're based on these experiments that were going on in the ocean. And, and the whole point of the show is that they're just like these messed up experiments with like fish underwater who like got smart enough to form a whole civilization.
Why are you mad? Because I can't see my forehead.
Are you mad? Yeah. Why? Because I can't see my forehead. That's one of my favorite scenes.
Oh my god, you have to be Patrick.
I would make a perfect patch.
Why is that too like what?
I'm sad for the generation that's not gonna understand my SpongeBob references.
No, when SpongeBob ends, like that first generation that's not.
So it doesn't matter.
He's got so many.
The first generation that doesn't grow up with SpongeBob, that's gonna be sad.
South Park?
No, so-
Ooh.
Man, I wonder when some of these shows are gonna end. Like, I wonder, like.
South Park is still going, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's on like it's getting closer to like Simpsons territory. Like
Oh yeah.
Even though
The
it's still
Simpsons,
really
though,
good.
You know,
that show should end.
that show should go on indefinitely.
Just for the joke of it going on forever. Honestly.
Yeah. Can you not, Alex?
Okay,
Yeah,
Carter.
seriously, you're not paying attention at all to your podcast.
Yeah, he's not paying attention.
He's not paying attention to his own podcast.
Yeah.
Alright, Carter. I'm gonna say something controversial that I know you're not gonna agree with. Let's reboot Seinfeld.
No. That show was terrible.
No!
Nothing. This show was
It was
awful.
great.
Also for you.
It was better than like any It was better than almost any comedy show I've ever watched. It's probably like top number. It's probably the best that I've ever watched. Honestly,
Seinfeld was ridiculous.
I love
hated that
Seinfeld.
show. Like I watched it twice, and the best part of that show was the crazy
Like,
neighbor Kremlin or
Kramer.
Kramer.
But
Yeah,
I
that
think
was the best part. And
You
that was
know,
ridiculous. I
honestly,
hated that show.
there are a lot of shows that I think Seinfeld's better. I like Seinfeld better than How I Met Your Mother, personally.
Really?
Way
You know what?
like a lot
yeah,
more.
I have to agree because How I Met Your Mother was
Well,
just.
I like it.
It was just weird.
I like it, but it just gets so dramatic out of nowhere.
I loved How I Met Your Mother.
But I love the show. I love it ended weird. That's the thing. It had like had a weird ending.
What when Barney proposed?
Yeah, well they made like what should have been probably a whole season go by in like an episode.
Boom. We're done.
Boom, they're married. Boom, they're divorced. Boom, they get back together. Boom, like everything just happens in like an episode.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they would have spent like half the season on like a time jump, and then they would have done the last half of the show as that.
I wanted to
Yeah,
see...
you like Dragon Ball Z, where it takes 3 episodes for Goku to charge up a Kamehameha.
But they have a time jump after the like second arc. B.
But
I'm okay with that.
I wanted to see like a few more episodes where Barney and Lily get together.
Ooh.
Could you-
Now we're just talking about How I Met Your Mother.
Could you reboot Barney, like the purple dinosaur?
Oh God, no,
No.
no.
How would you even do that?
Without seeing
I mean,
I just don't understand.
Carter, we just have to paint you
I'll
purple.
help your older audience. Reboot Lamb Chop
Lamb chop?
and the song that never ends.
I didn't
Alex
know.
knows that song.
Oh, that's another
This
thing
is
that
a
you
song
cannot
that
reboot,
never ends.
Stop, Alex.
It just goes on and
Stop,
on.
Alex.
Friends.
Alex, I'm
Stop.
And we're
Keep
stopping the
on
stream.
going.
Everyone, have a
We're
good
ending
day.
the stream.
Keep on
The
singing
stream is
it
ending.
Because it's just the song that never ends.
Alex, I'm ready to hit stop streaming. Alright, so here's something else that I don't think that anyone could ever
Yes,
reboot, ever redo. The Never-Ending Story.
No, they couldn't make
redone
another.
that though.
Yeah.
They have.
And
What a disgrace!
When did they redo it?
Yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah.
I mean that movie was old. I mean that came out before I was little. And that's old. The original one was really really old.
Oh.
They have redone it.
Okay.
Like,
Well, they shouldn't remake the '80s version. They shouldn't do that again. I'll rephrase it. They shouldn't make the '80s version again.
My
Grandpa
grandma.
could play Barney.
I don't know. There are a lot of what?
Your Carter, your grandpa could play Barney.
No, that's my grandma, you idiot. She was saying
Oh,
that
yeah.
my grandpa.
Yeah, your grandpa can play. I'm sorry, they were both green.
What? Your grandpa.
My grandpa. My grandpa.
I mean, considering that his name is Barney,
I
Grandma.
don't think your grandpa can play it.
My grandpa's dead.
Mine is too.
I'm just being honest.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of my grandpas are dead.
Actually, I got a grandpa that's still alive. I got one that isn't.
My grandpa is very wealthy, so.
Oh, cool! Is your grandpa Scrooge McDuck?
Don't know whether he
Ah,
is.
Okay.
Don't know whether he's alive or dead, but he's wealthy.
He's
Oh,
wealthy.
no, he's alive. I see him.
Okay.
What if he's just immortal?
That'd be shitty, man.
Bro,
Wait,
let's
hang
talk.
on. No, hang on. It's just like when Sam we were in Spain. It was the day after the wedding, right before we were leaving. It was the day of the wedding, and Sam goes, "No, you can't die." He's talking to my Uncle Peter. He goes, "No, you can't die until you're 104."
Why?
I don't know. You just
Excuse
can't
me?
die until he's 104.
That's not even like you're gonna die at 104.
It's
That's
like,
like,
you
oh,
can't.
at 104, it's okay.
You
yeah,
literally.
it's okay. It's okay to die at 104.
I'll be
That's
pissed.
all that
I'll be
is.
pissed at you if you die at 103 and a half.
Yeah,
I'll be pissed at
for
you.
real.
I'll be
I'm like,
so
what the
mad.
heck?
I'll be mad if you die then.
Dies the day before his 104th birthday.
Why it takes so long? What?
What?
I'm just reading our comments, and most of them are just from the same person.
Yeah, that's his mom.
Shout out to my mother.
Dono Frock. Bruh, $1 any size fries at Wendy's.
Yeah,
Let's go, boys.
Let's
Mom,
go get
you
a
know what to
Frosty.
do.
No, okay, so we were at bowling last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, we were waiting because it was the Taylor girls versus the Western boys. We had 5, they had 3, so we were just gonna win that game. Anyway. But when my friend Ari was sitting down, I was like, man, they have $1 any size fries at Wendy's? I turn around and I see this.
Alex is obviously making them. Yeah, everybody's listening. Nobody knows what Alex did. We made a very exaggerated face.
Yeah.
Because, that's
I
fine.
was just showing you guys.
This is why we need face cam.
Okay. Slams palms on table with
force.
With force.
I'm not going to specify how much force. I'm just going to say force.
Wait, what about that one meme where like there's a music sheet and it's like D note with force. So, I don't know, it's something like that.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. There's this one meme where it's just like where it's like.
Paul, why are you so spacey today? Like I know usually you're like kind of slow, but today you're just like spacey. Like I've never seen you so spacey in my life.
Hey, I'm in the galaxies right now. What are you talking about?
What?
But your phone is
Just make no sense.
What was it that I was
Are
gonna?
you spacey? Bro, I'm in the galaxy right now.
All right. Stay tuned 2 weeks from now, Lucas. I'm bringing in a case of cookies and a bottle of yellow mustard.
Oh Jesus!
Why? Why?
Because
it's the conversation.
I remember that, but like, oh god.
I remember that we were laughing that the mustard and cookies thing would be the big takeaway from that episode.
Carter, I told a friend about you were talking trash about How I Met Your Mother, and she said they can all go get hit by a bus.
Wait, I just said it. I just said it's not. I don't even dislike that show. I think it's pretty good. Honestly.
What?
Yep.
Jordan.
Fat nut. I need to stop. Alex, I hate you. Because now you have to explain to my
Does
group.
anybody actually want to go bowling though?
I don't have money, fam.
I gotta clean when I go. I gotta clean after this. I'm gonna go home and like clean my entire room. You should help me clean, Alex. I asked you to help me last night. Help me clean.
I agree.
I need to clean more though.
Guys, why don't we use this water bottle?
Alex, I'll help
on
you clean
Alex?
if you help me clean. I'll help you clean if you help me clean.
You're gonna help him clean himself if
Yeah.
I will help you.
you shook your head really rapidly. You were excited about that, like.
I'll
Yeah.
help.
I'm really bored. I don't want to be stuck in the house, and if I don't do anything, I'll be stuck here.
If my dad tells me how much money I have on my account, I may be able to go.
Yeah, but me and Carter aren't.
So-
I got work.
Well, like nobody's.
All right, well, quit your job.
We hope we
Yeah,
get
somebody will cover you, Paul.
We hope the usual people watch this offline, so I am gonna ask this for the people who watch this on like YouTube or whatever. So, do you think we should start streaming specifically solely on YouTube from like now on, or do you think we should keep it like it is, where we have it on Twitch and then we put it on YouTube? No, I'm
My
talking
argument
about
is
the people who are gonna
that
watch
it
on
takes
YouTube.
me an extra hour for me to like upload the video to YouTube, but if we live stream on YouTube, it's just automatically there and I don't have to do anything. So
Yeah.
it's just less work on me.
I don't know. We're all kind of.
And you never answered the second question, Mom. Can Bray come over? Oh, you never answered me.
Man,
No, you didn't.
That monster burger really did hit the spot.
Yeah. For breakfast, really?
Kick the spot.
It really kicked the spot. I'm not
Pop starts.
For a second there, I thought you said kicked the Spock, and I was like, what?
It kicked the Spock. That was so good.
Time to make a meme now.
That was so good. I do the Vulcan death grip.
Oh god. Now we're gonna say
This is not the droid you're looking for.
And now we're just doing Star Wars. All right.
Dude, you don't want to know my favorite character?
Prosper, Harry.
Oh god, stop!
My
Stop,
favorite character
no.
in Star Wars by far is Sipo.
Wait,
What?
what? What'd you say?
You said
Sipo.
Sipo.
From oh my god, he's saying C3PO.
I'm sorry,
I was like
right.
Sipo.
I'm sorry.
I see the Poe.
C3PO.
Ardita.
C-3PO.
I like Ardita.
It's not
my
hyphenated.
favorite.
It's not hyphenated.
But you're just supposed to pronounce all of them individually.
Yeah.
That's why it's.
It's his It's his whole model number.
My favorite
It's like his name.
My favorite character in Star Trek is Jar Jar Binks.
Nobody likes you anymore. Nobody.
My favorite character in
Oh my
Harry
God.
Potter is Doc. From
My favorite Star
Doc and
Wars
Marty.
movie is The Phantom Menace.
Okay, get out. No, that's really
My
crossing
favorite
lines.
movie
Excuse me,
is
I'm
Danny
sorry I
Phantom.
didn't pick the best one. Attack of the Clones.
My favorite, my
No,
favorite,
I'm just out of here.
my favorite character in Ghostbusters is Danny Phantom.
Oh, guys.
Yes.
All right, guys. I'm gonna be real controversial. My favorite Star Wars movie is Episode 8,
Wait.
Dude, that's honestly
the
like,
newest one, and everybody's hating on it.
The Last Jedi.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot of hate.
I think
from
it's
just
got some
these
of the-
like
Oh,
nerd.
I watched that one. I liked it.
Yeah,
I thought it's got some
It
of
wasn't
the.
as good as the other ones.
but it's
but
not
at the
terrible.
same
It's
point-
not like a bad movie.
No,
I think it's
not.
got some of the best moments. That conversation when Yoda showed up as a ghost, that was an amazing
Or
scene.
like how the books that supposedly burnt ended up in her drawer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Like it's
I
a
mean,
good
it's-
movie.
It's,
There's some
well,
cool
and
stuff.
it's honestly it's setting up the next movie, but at the same point, I see where people. Are
Well, I think a lot of people were
basically
complaining-
just killed off everybody.
I can understand where people were complaining how it feels kind of jumbled and like tonally it's just kind of weird. Because like sometimes it'll be really funny, sometimes it'll be really dramatic, and then like
So-
it doesn't really have a constant tone, which I
Did
can
the books
get.
just
I can
appear
understand.
there, or did she take
They
them?
just appeared because they were in that big tree.
But, yeah.
And Yoda went.
Or-
Smite.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I smite the tree and it burst into flames.
It was great. It was
My
great.
biggest problem is all the people bitching that Luke was not like a Jedi Master and he didn't use an amazing Force powers. And I'm like, okay, first of all, he didn't finish his training.
Yeah.
Second of all, projecting
Yourself
yourself on
on
another
another
planet. Like who else has done that? Who
Well,
else?
and he not only did he project himself, but he physically fought against.
That is
Yeah.
like a really powerful thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Used up all his
You
force
cannot
against
tell
one
me
guy.
that that's not like
Oh, nice one.
yeah, you can't tell me
I was
that's
mad
not.
when they killed off Han Solo.
How's that? Oh, I was
son,
pretty
You
mad.
gotta be kidding me.
Well,
You killed him? You're an ass.
What I love,
You
okay,
deserve to die.
here's the thing about it. Harrison Ford actually wanted to be killed off, like, since Literally the first movie. Like in Empire Strikes Back, he wanted to get killed off.
Little dude
Yeah.
along the side.
And then he didn't want to get killed off in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, we're not going to kill you off this time. And then he's like, finally, they're going to kill me off in episode 7.
Yeah.
I didn't have it. Well, and here's the thing too. I didn't have it spoiled for me, but I fully expected it. I had
episode 8 spoiled for me.
When he was like
I was
getting
kinda sad.
closer towards Skyline, I'm like, it's coming, and
Yeah.
I didn't care because purely because the fact that he hated playing Han Solo just kind of like altered my thinking of him. Like, oh well, if he doesn't like playing the hero, then kill him off if he doesn't care.
Do you know the guy who
Do you
played-
want to drink the stench?
Do you know the guy in the original trilogy who played Obi-Wan actually really hates Star Wars? Like, he doesn't sign any autographs.
You know the guy that played Darth Vader was actually English, and they voiced
Yeah.
over him with James
Yeah.
Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
Did you know the dude who played Darth Vader was actually black?
that was the guy who voiced Darth
you
Vader,
said
actually.
No, he was white.
He was black.
No, the guy who was in the suit was a white guy.
And then
There is-
James Earl
no,
Jones
Alex.
voiced him, and
There are
James
clips-
Earl Jones
there are
voiced
He was
clips-
black.
But he didn't actually play
He
him
was-
in the
There's
movie.
there's clips of the white guy like
Yeah.
actually saying the lines without James Earl Jones' voice, and it sounds
It's
really
weird,
awkward.
isn't it?
It sounds awkward because he sounds like a regular British dude. It'd be kind of weird if just Darth Vader's like,
Do I
hello.
want to teach you how to?
Drive the stick shift.
Not right now.
All right, have you seen? Okay,
Get brave.
Hey,
have you seen anything from Samurai Jack? Like any episodes
Quentin.
of Samurai Jack? Shut up.
Semi Jack.
Samurai.
Yeah, Samurai Jack. Okay. He.
Alex ate all my
Hey,
talking
how long we
No, I didn't.
because he's a dirt.
I didn't eat it all. I ate some of it. I
You
didn't eat it
didn't
all.
eat it all.
Hey,
But I ate all the
Quentin.
meat.
No, I'm just telling
She was
you.
like, you obviously had to. He's like,
I was-
you obviously
you
had to
finished
eat
it?
some for it to be takeout. What?
I was just telling you we're about to hit the
No,
hour
I
30
didn't
mark.
finish it. I
All right,
just
cool.
asked
I
him
don't
if I
care.
took a shit.
We
Okay.
continue. We continue, Carter.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna flame you.
You were the one who wanted to do the hour 30 rule anyway, which is
What's
why I'm.
an hour and 30?
I
Well,
didn't
yeah.
want to pass an
He wants
hour
to
and
cut
30,
off
and now
the
I'm into
podcast.
it. And so Carter's like, hey, we're about to hit the hour and 30 mark, and I'm like, cool.
I was telling him because he was the one who wanted us to make that rule in the first place.
Flame on. I'm about to.
Well, I mean, half of our podcast was just us sitting here, not even talking.
Yeah, I mean that's why it feels like it's kind of snuck up on us because like a lot of it was just waiting for like a person to come watch, like anybody.
Really.
Yeah, but they're not watching because you don't have video. So,
No. We actually ended up getting like 20 people watching the first
but they're
time.
not watching because there's no video. So they're just listening.
Yeah, they're just listening to our.
No, that's normally what a podcast is you just
I
listen.
know, but he said people were watching. That's a false statement.
They're
People
watching
on
my
the babies are
screen.
sleeping, so
Okay.
That is not my problem if the babies are sleeping. They're not my babies. There are no more babies being made in that factory.
What?
You're good.
Whoa.
Laid off
Okay.
workers.
So.
Done.
please.
I'm not gonna edit the podcast, but I'm gonna edit that part out.
You've said that for like 3 different parts.
I know. Now I gotta go.
Now we're just gonna edit parts
I'm
out.
gonna just remove that. And remove
that.
that. And remove that.
Okay,
Now
it's
we've got it down to an hour.
Now it's about 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna like edit it that bad. I'm just gonna edit like 0.5 seconds out.
Gotta get that ad
What,
right
when
now.
I talk about no babies in the factory?
Yeah, now we gotta edit more out. Thanks.
We should edit out like the entire beginning, but I don't want to give you that task.
No, just edit
That's
don't
fine, you just cut it in half.
Just don't even post this podcast.
Exactly.
Honestly, this one
Why
isn't.
not?
Well, because like we don't have the audience interaction we usually have. We usually have people asking questions, then we're like answering the questions, and it just kind of
But
flows.
if you don't post it, people will think that you're not doing it, and so
Yeah.
then we won't get more viewers.
Yeah, then like nobody's
It's
gonna
like
watch
a
our 5th
vicious-
episode.
It's a vicious cycle because then you.
You know what?
Can I post the title though as
I
not
had to
episode
leave
4
to
and
watch
just hey, we're
Riley.
still doing the
Yes, You
podcast?
should post the title as "No Babies in the Factory."
No,
you should post the
please,
title
no.
of you should post the title as worst stream ever.
No, you know what I
Episode
should
4.
do is I should take the video of the podcast, keep it, and then I'll do like stream highlights, and then I'll just put every time that you bring that up. Stream highlights.
That's the stream highlight. It's literally just 2 minutes of talking about that. That's our stream highlight. Wow, what a good stream, guys.
Yeah, that's one.
But I can't.
Where'd you go?
You went outside to bounce the tennis ball.
I'm sorry, do I want to bounce off the Xbox?
What?
What?
I said he went outside to bounce the tennis ball. Not, do you want to bounce
Do you wanna
off
bounce
the Xbox?
Do you want to bounce off the Xbox?
No, the Xbox 2.
With his,
On my
did
hover
you,
mower.
did he
With
sell
your
the
hover mower.
Did he sell the hover mower?
Yeah, he sold the whole
Yeah.
hover mower.
The
Hoover mover.
The Hoover mover.
We have a hoover mower now.
Today.
Good job, Alex.
Man, I feel like Cameron didn't watch because he just caught a magical case of strep and then he was like, I'm not watching this stream.
I would love to. Something that I'm really interested in is boosted boards. They're like skateboards, but not skateboards. They're battery powered, and they just kind of they're like basically scooters in the form of a skateboard.
With no handles.
And
Yeah.
then it's just okay.
But it's like, and you can. It comes with a controller, so it's not like you just have to go from zero to like.
Fries/Frosties question mark. We're not bringing.
No, but
we're not. Don't worry, the part 2 that'll come out at some point. Don't worry.
Hey mom, if
It'll
you want to
happen.
bring a case of sugar cookies and a bottle of yellow mustard over, that'd be great.
No.
Yes.
Quentin, you're gonna be the only person that eats it.
Or a bar of
Why are you talking
a
like-
jar of
A mason jar?
no.
Wait, we have those in there.
A jar of pickles and a bottle of like chocolate syrup.
Why'd you talk into your phone?
Yeah, that's. I was about to ask you
like-
the same question.
Yo, Ma, can you bring
Yo, Ma, it's like you're talking.
I'm getting further away from the computer closer to my phone.
She's in India right now.
Ah,
Rip. Wait, what?
my mom's.
Indianapolis.
Oh.
You
Oh, did
idiot.
you say India?
Yeah, he said
His
India.
mom is in India right now.
That's what everybody.
Yeah, you said India, and I had to look. I'm like,
What?
Indianapolis.
That's a pretty good.
Okay, guys, we all gotta admit, Paul's a bit spacier today than he usually is. Like, I know Paul's always been kind of.
I should see somebody come over here to go bowling and hang out with me today.
What?
Because I really don't want to be stuck here. Because Carter's gonna clean, and it's gonna take him most of the day, and Quinn's just not gonna want to do anything.
Okay, well, I can go bowling. I just don't know how much money I have in my account. If my dad would text me, hey mom, bug dad to text me how much I have in my account because I asked him like 2 hours ago and he has yet to text me.
I don't have any money. I don't want to ask my dad for more money.
Yeah, he already gave Carter 20. So
I'm not asking my dad for more money. That would just be shitty. So I'm not doing that.
Okay. Where do you guys see yourselves in 50 years?
In 50 years?
Dead.
50 years.
Yes! Yes! Just instantly. Where do you see yourself in 50 years?
Wait,
Dead.
so you'd be 67, right?
I would be 67.
How you
And
know,
dead.
He would be 68.
I'd be 68.
I know, mom, but like that was.
So he goes, where do you see yourself in 50
50
years?
years.
Quinn and Alex instantly go, dead.
Dead.
Wow.
Simultaneously dead.
And before me and Paul said anything.
Dead.
But I'm only supposed to outlive Devin, and if you die in 50 years, I might outlive you too.
Well, I said if I don't have a girlfriend, by the time I'm 30, I'm just gonna commit suicide.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Listen,
You
Jesus.
want to have a boyfriend instead.
Oh no!
yo, Alex, that's what
I
we're
already
gonna do.
got
If
that
we're if we're both like 30 and single, we're getting together.
I'm definitely just gonna kill myself when I'm
Wow.
30.
If your choices are Quentin and Paul, you're just gonna jump off the.
Wait, Paul, what'd you say?
No, I already took that position.
Yeah, you said he already took it.
Yeah, so I'm like, Alex, if your choices are between Quentin and Paul, you're just done.
Mom could have said it.
Yeah, your mom put a cry.
Probably because
Mom,
I
will you go get
dead.
Ray though?
What? I have to get ready to go get the groceries.
You said they would be delivered.
No, she has to pick them up.
I can go
Look.
get
I
them.
have to because I have to show them.
Don't
my
leave
card.
your own podcast.
So I have to go and I have to stop in front of Kroger's and I have to call them and tell them I'm there.
It'd be funny if
They
in
will
50
take
years
all
I
the
was
stuff and bring it
completely
out to me
bald.
and put it in my trunk for me and then I can just go home.
Or dead.
Yeah,
I mean,
said it.
I'm not gonna take that out of the equation.
Seriously, Carter, where do you see yourself
But
in
your
50
friends are
years?
here.
Okay, hopefully when I'm an old man, I got a family, I got grandchildren.
The podcast is
Hopefully.
doing great, but Alex is dead and Quinn, the technician, is dead.
I would be done with doing the podcast by the time I'm
50
68.
years old, he's still doing
If
the
I'm
podcast.
still doing the podcast at 68, then I just really don't have anything to honest to God live for.
Oh my
Like,
God,
I
that-
just have no reason to be
You're
here.
just sitting outside a local McDonald's
No.
as a hobo.
No,
just
guys.
doing a
Hey,
podcast.
Carter's the kind of person to come by our graves and be like, hey guys, episode 157
We've only got to 157 in 50 years. We only got to episode 157.
Hang on. So,
hey guys, it's episode 4000. I'm with Alex and Quentin. Say hi, guys.
I just do this. Out of my grave.
68 don't sound like that.
I feel like I would sound like that at 68.
You ain't no car to do that again with your hair.
The
Who does that remind you of?
That
That reminds you of somebody. Who does it remind me of?
Your sister?
No.
Post Malone.
I feel like it'd be funny if I was
Samantha
completely.
being a hoe? What?
Post Malone, my student loans.
It'd be funny if I was completely bald by the time I was like 68.
Post my student Malone. Post my student loans, old Malone.
I'm just saying it would be kind of ironic if I was just like just bald.
Racist.
Or dead.
Wouldn't be very ironic. I mean, 68 isn't exactly.
It'd be ironic if you were alive.
Yeah.
Dude, you should have seen it. Devin was over here.
It'd be ironic if you were alive. I go, yeah.
Keep your luck, yeah.
Oh my god. What are you doing? How do you do that?
It's easy. Just
It sounds like when you're trying to pour it, but nothing comes up but air out of a ketchup bottle.
That sounds like you're trying to hold that fart in it.
oh god.
It sounds like you got really wet diarrhea.
Oh Jesus, well, and this is why you're not gonna be on the show for a minute.
What'd you just say?
Sounds like you got really wet diarrhea.
Yes.
Let's test that. I can't do it
Better
anymore.
than dry diarrhea.
Oh my god. Isn't that just poop?
Massive.
I mean,
Just fiery poops.
okay, I'm done talking about this. I'm done talking about this.
That's a lot of damage.
Please move on.
That's a lot of damage. It's not that much damage, Phil.
If one of the viewers didn't,
How about some more?
if one of our,
That's a lot of damage.
Let's see if it leaks. Well, it's safe to say it's gonna leak, Phil.
if one of our 2 viewers didn't leave, I would have been
Yep,
shocked.
it leaks.
I despise that snort.
Just thanks, ma'am.
It sounds like when you open the door, you're trying to sneak out and it goes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What door sounds like that?
Just really low pitch.
No,
though.
now Alex is over here sounding like he's trying to drift.
No, Quentin sounds like.
That doesn't sound like you're trying to drift. That sounds like a paper
No,
shredder.
Quentin sounds like if you're. That's like the sound if you're trying to start like a really like beat up car. And it's just like.
Shut up, you eight! Shut up, you submachine gun!
That's not some machine gun. That's Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Peter Griffin.
Oh god, that is Peter Griffin. Oh no, what am I turning into? Can you not? What is this last like 5 minutes turned into?
I don't know.
I can't believe you're actually been on air for like an hour and 22 minutes. It doesn't feel that long.
Really?
It feels like we've talked for like 30 minutes.
It feels like we've talked for longer.
I thought we started at 12, so it's like 1:42, so it should be like an hour and 42.
Well, we didn't start exactly at 12. I'm
Alright,
looking
let's-
at how long Quentin's. I'm looking at how long the thing's been going. That's what I'm saying. The thing with the stuff.
Okay.
The thing I hate, but my mom probably loves, is that I can't recreate that snort unless I am joining this today. Thanks, Grandma.
Wow.
Just don't die on us.
Oh my god, what is wrong with you? Alex!
And we end the stream.
Some people can pass out
What
and
is-
die from laughter. Because you forget how to breathe if you laugh.
Huh?
So
Don't
hard.
just forget how to breathe,
Hey,
Alex.
Gabriel Iglesias. He was doing one of his shows, and
okay,
the women,
This
a woman
Asian
was
woman
laughing
passed
so
out.
hard. She passed out because she forgot how to
An
breathe.
ambulance showed up and everything.
Yeah.
It's not that it's.
That's my mom. Yeah, I know. I hope she doesn't die to be.
That
I hope she doesn't. But I'm just saying.
No,
that is a natural cause. It can happen.
You guys aren't seeing me right now, but I really am just like.
Guys, Alex is trying to make our viewers go from laughing to having an existential crisis.
He's making our viewers going from laughing to not watching our show ever again. Me and Alex came up with this show, and he's slowly trying to burn it to the ground.
You are all so funny today.
Thank you.
Why was that funny? I was being dead serious.
Okay,
and she said, "You know what? That's a great joke."
Alex, you're not going to make this better. No matter how much you keep going back to it, you are not going to make it better. I promise.
Grandma, keep coming back to it. It's just getting worse.
Yeah.
Grandma, are you okay?
Just don't forget to breathe, and you'll be fine.
You know, you don't hear that every day.
I hate people who drown. I hate people who
drown.
Now we're racist.
I meant to say. I hate. I hate people who drown.
I hate people who drown. Why don't they just breathe?
I hate people who drown. Just breathe, man.
Oh my god.
I hate people who die. Just live.
Our show discriminates against people who drown.
Alex, you know who you remind me of that meme that's like, I'm depressed. Hey, cheer up. Thanks!
You completely
just cheer up. My depression rate goes to 0%.
Look, guys, all of my issues are fixed. Thank you so much.
Did you guys?
I just needed one person
I'm
to be
literally
like,
shaking my head right now.
Love you,
She
Mom.
is literally shaking.
She's literal.
Yeah.
Probably
Why are we
drinking a pumpkin spice latte at the moment.
oh my god. The only viewers we have are fucking roasting them. And they're just like your family, and we're just roasting your family for no reason.
Name this episode Roasting Quentin's Family.
That's what we should title it.
Roasting our technicians'
It
family.
should be like roast of Quentin's family. I'm not delicious.
Cherry Coke. Ugh, that's nasty. It's all about vanilla
Cherry
Coke.
Coke's good.
Vanilla Coke.
Okay, but vanilla Coke is better. I'll
I like real Coke. Wait.
Whoa, Paul. Okay, no wonder you're acting like.
I'm ready for
like you
cannabis Coke.
Okay.
Like.
We're just gonna.
I'm ready
No,
for
it's a real thing.
Is it?
Yeah, cannabis Coke.
Really?
Yes.
I'm ready for not disappointing my mother.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready to die.
Whoa! This is just the darkest episode of the podcast.
As soon as I was burned, that was a disappointment.
We should
okay?
title this episode the edgiest episode of the podcast.
It's a good thing I like you all.
What did you just say, Paul? When I was burned, I was ready to die.
Wait, what?
That's what you said.
That was a disappointment.
I thought you said when I was burned, I was ready to die.
What?
So dark. Oh.
That was me though.
This is officially the darkest episode of the podcast.
But
By far.
Not a depression, but that's me, Paul. I just came out as like, hey, he's gonna die.
Hey, he lived. Damn it, why did
Wow, I had an existential crisis and I was born, and then I was like, oh hey, I'm gonna die at some point. Oh my god.
What is this podcast?
Hey, we actually have somebody. We have a new viewer. We have 3 people watching.
We have 4.
I put
Oh, we
the
have
die
people
in
watching?
diabetes.
Oh my god.
Everyone
What
that's
is
washing. Everyone that's washing.
Everyone that's washing, I want to let you know.
Everybody that's washing and he leaves. I would too.
No, everyone that's washing.
Oh my god.
So
Oh my god! I can't say watching for some reason.
Everyone who's washing.
Everyone that's washing your underwear.
God damn! Everyone that's washing their underwear, not washing.
Just washing their underwear while watching. The
Why would you
podcast.
be washing your underwear?
because it gets
Can you
dirty
say
and you put it
washing?
in the washer.
No, watching.
Say
Why would you be
washing.
watching your
Watching, and now say washing.
Washing.
Now try to say watching in a sentence.
Okay, for everyone that's watching,
Thank you.
There you go, Paul.
God.
Say
What is-
whip.
For everyone that's watching the video,
For everybody that's
why are you watching it first of all?
Why are you watching it first of all?
Don't
I
watch
just
the video.
imagine my mom in a hot tub, like just her
Oh,
phone at the side.
Oh,
Like,
Jesus.
not like, yeah, of course, Paul. Of course, of all people, Paul. But I just, my mom being, I just imagine my mom was trying to relax on the I just, my mom trying to relax on a Saturday. She was just like, I'm gonna tune into Quentin's podcast.
Why are you imagining your mom in a hot tub?
Yeah,
Sam?
Quentin.
Bruh, like, because you said washing.
Whoa! What? I would have the same reaction. Look, Quentin is unhinged. We don't know what's happening right now.
Hey, just saying, Quentin's on that train for win incest is win sex.
Whoa!
I gotta cut that part. Why are you making me edit, boy?
Let's just make him edit more.
That's gonna be the title. Why are you making me edit, boy?
Okay, everyone just say at the louder at the
Deep
breath.
Do you ever have a dream where you...
Yeah, where you could, where you just, where you
just
where you could, yeah, that's
That's
Paul.
Paul.
Kid.
That's Paul.
I can't
What?
speak.
I'm
Paul,
so
you
sorry.
can't do a lot of things. Speaking is just one of them.
Yes.
Apologies to Quentin's mom. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry for what
I'm so
Quentin is
sorry
saying.
for this podcast.
Yeah,
I'm sorry
for
for this episode.
Apologies to my grandma. She has
Apologies to Quentin's family in general
Yeah,
for
we're
this
just
episode.
roasting you guys.
Like, I'm really sorry. It's
Dude,
just...
we can roast a family, but we can't roast anything, like, baking-wise.
Oh my god! We have no cooking talent, but we can verbally assault people.
No, listen. Hang on. Pay attention to what you said. We can't roast anything that you bake. No, because you bake it.
That's the point! You can't roast when you bake!
Oh,
Boy!
Did you just say you can't roast when you're baked?
oh my... Okay.
I said when you bake! This podcast is diluting into the nothingness.
This is the worst. Alright.
Oh, you unplugged me. That's fine, I'm at like 90%.
Oh, okay.
Not
Well,
that way.
that was... This has been a really interesting tangent that we've
I
gone
know.
on here.
Tangent?
I mean, yeah, definitely has been a tangent.
Yeah.
It's definitely been...
Mr. Orr would be like, no, that's a segment.
I'd be like, Mr. Orr, I flunked out of geometry. Whose fault was that?
Yours.
No, his, because he can't teach.
No, but he would say yours.
Yeah, and I'd be like, nah.
Oh!
I'm sorry I can't learn a subject when I don't have a good teacher.
I
laughed
laughed
a
a
lot.
lot. No worries.
Well, at least she's being a good sport about it.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to think that we're we're being ill-willed just to be ill-willed. Like, I mean, we're doing it pretty much for comedy purposes.
No, but I'm severely depressed though.
No, but I'm actually really depressed. You should probably call for help. No, but I'm actually really.
What was that?
There's this
Dude,
one again.
No.
No.
It was like, it's like when you're on an airplane and you hear the toilet, it's like,
Alex,
that's what that was like, Sam.
No, Alex, you don't understand. Quentin was like, I was like, yeah, we basically just roast people for like jokes and stuff, and Quentin was like, but I'm actually depressed. I'm like, what did you do?
With my cord, I
Oh my
left that in for it.
God, Paul, you're so dumb.
I'm
But,
not. He's the.
I win. I win. Yee.
Alex, why? But anyway,
I know y'all well enough to know it's humor.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Or is it?
Look,
Yeah.
No, Alex, but Quinn goes for real. I'm actually depressed. And I go, yes, I'm depressed. Call for help, please.
Please, I'm getting whipped over here, people.
It's just dark humor. Don't worry.
It's just dark humor.
Wait.
Don't worry,
Quinn,
guys.
you need to have a discussion about
Extreme depression.
Oh my god.
No,
Quinn, how did you predict that this is exactly how the episode was going to go? You said
didn't say that.
exactly beat by beat it was going to be like, we need to talk to you about your depression. You literally said that like yesterday. And I was like, you know what? That's probably what it's going to turn into.
That's funny.
Man, it's starting to wind down though. I think.
Now that no, because I'm about to bring it back.
Oh, are you
Paul.
about to?
No. We should talk about what we were talking about in the car.
No, I need to
No.
ask. Okay, do you know about my mom and leukemia? No.
Wait,
Okay.
What?
your mom has leukemia?
No,
What?
okay, so
Wait.
I had
Whoa.
leukemia.
Okay, calm down.
Wait, don't you have leukemia? Wait, you like Carter's mother? Oh!
I'm gonna fuck you up, Alex. I swear to God.
Carter presented itself. Come on.
It was
Yeah,
there.
laughing
It was
face.
there.
My mom is just okay. Paul,
Fine.
did I tell you the story?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You know that.
How you got leukemia because
I take naps.
How you got leukemia?
Apparently you got leukemia because something about school. I can't remember.
No, it's about napping after school. Mom
Oh,
was
yeah,
like, "Do
yeah.
you have leukemia?"
Leukemia? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, try not to go all Animal House while I go use the bathroom.
Okay. But
We're all just gonna die.
Okay. Quentin's mom, can you explain your reasoning behind that? Like, I want to hear
No, Bob, you don't have to explain your reasoning.
You don't have to, but I'm curious.
How do you figure if one has leukemia, they nap after school? That's one of the symptoms. They nap after school.
Did you go to WebMD?
Severe napping.
Severe napping is one of the causes of leukemia. I mean, it is.
I mean,
I mean,
yeah,
you sleep a lot more when you have leukemia because you feel weak all the time.
Yeah.
true.
But I mean,
Well, she was like, okay, I have to. Okay, Alex, you know me best, so you'll laugh at this. She was like, 'cause the first thing that came to mind was leukemia. But then, I think that this was like the next day or 2 days later, she was like, "Are you depressed?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Mom, leukemia is..." Like, you thought leukemia before depression.
Woo! My son has leukemia and then got depression.
Plot twist, I had both. What? Okay, no, we're talking about the fact how my mom... Okay, so she thought it was leukemia when she was talking about the naps and stuff. She was like, "Is it leukemia?" A couple days later, she asked me, "Are you depressed?" I'm like, "Yeah, Mom, leukemia is the thing that should have popped in your head first."
Yes.
Yes.
Just couldn't
I'm gonna show your mom, dude.
You got.
Hey, yo, Mom!
Paul has gotten whipped, my boy.
I made him live.
Not just by.
Quinn's like,
Gotta come in with
My
that
mom
heat.
be like,
Alright.
Gotta come in with that heat.
what?
"What?
What? What?
Okay, no. I heard the word pegging. We are not going down.
What?
I repeat, Paul. Look directly into my look directly into my eyes.
Yeah.
No.
He said, what
Why did you sound like... Why did
What would you do if the girl ended up pegging you?
I...
He asked, what would you do if the girl ended up pegging you?
Whoa.
No. If she was into it.
Oh.
Oh, I was gonna
what
say,
girl?
like, what would I do? I'd probably, like, just... Like, I have several questions.
I
What
would
did I
become
do to him?
Eminem.
I eat out of that relationship.
No, I become Eminem. Oh, you...
Oh my
Wait,
god. Stop! Alex, I'm actually gonna beat you. Stop.
If you want to know what I'm referencing, just listen to Fact by Eminem. F-A-C-K.
I would probably
No.
play out, like, the Deadpool scene. That's all I'm gonna leave it at.
Maybe yes.
With the ring pop?
No, after the... Was it after or before that? Now I gotta go watch Deadpool.
Where did you get the ring pop from?
His ass.
Probably a convenience store.
What is the scene of Deadpool?
No, have you not seen it?
I have seen Deadpool. I just don't know the scene that you're talking about.
I don't wanna bring it up. My grandma is watching.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
The point where he's f***ing her and asks him to
What?
marry her.
Oh, okay. I see,
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
That's how it would play out.
Yeah. Did you
Alrighty.
get a text
I'm gonna add to my story that
What?
nobody's watching the podcast.
I sent it to her. She's like, nah.
Be gone. Stop.
Putting nobody's watching the podcast.
Nobody but Quentin's grandma watching the podcast.
We don't have any audience.
Watch it.
What?
Nothing.
We're at 5 right now. It's cool.
Hey, wow, we're moving up in the world. We're at
I'm at
5.
4. We went back down.
And get our expectations away quickly.
Way to get it up and then let it go.
Paul.
I was not gonna say anything. I was just gonna let it
I wasn't
slide.
gonna go for it either.
But thank you, Mom.
Michelle with the witty lines here.
The one-liners. Let's go.
Oh man.
Ma, can I get a new ball?
I think this is gonna end up being our second longest stream. I think it's gonna be about as long as the first one.
Try me.
It's a trying.
Okay.
Bet.
Hey, no. Okay, not right now. Probably soon.
Mother.
Ayo, ma.
Ma, you should get me a new bowling ball.
How much are bowling balls?
I almost got.
They can go
Did you
for
almost
it.
exit
I
OBS?
Fuck.
It's still going on.
He almost exited OBS though.
No, I thought I did. I think I did. Because it's
No,
not
it's still
like.
going
No,
on.
it
It's still
says
going on.
OBS is currently active. All streams and recordings will be shut down. Are you sure you wish to exit?
Ah, perfect. No.
I don't want to
Oh, what
exit.
an ad.
What an ad.
What an ad.
Did you just say
You guys just got a view of
They can
OBS.
get up to like $300
What, Ken?
a
What?
bowling ball.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty expensive.
Bowling ball I have is like 100 or something. 'Cause
I
everybody
gotta.
got one.
I'll go.
Everybody got one, even though nobody else bowls but me.
Why is like? There are just certain things where I'm like, why would you?
I
have
need
one?
a heavier ball, Ma.
Why do you need a heavier ball?
I can throw 14 at 20 miles per hour, Carter.
Okay.
That's not good.
Isn't that a good thing?
No,
Why is that not a good thing?
you're not supposed to be able to throw a ball that fast. I throw my curve at 60. Maybe you should learn how to bowl. Talk to me when you throw a 152.
Oh!
Because I want to go bowling, but nobody else will go with me.
Bruh,
I will
need
go
to
with
clean.
you if I know how much
I have
money
to clean
I
my
have.
room,
And
Alex.
Paul hasn't even asked anybody.
I'm not gonna call people on the stream.
Then walk away for a minute.
Ask the stream. Hey mom, you want to?
Hey, Mom. Hey,
Hey,
Mom.
Mom,
in
wanna go
Indy.
bowling?
They're in Indy. She's in Indy.
Okay,
Hey,
she
Mom.
can leave Indy and come bowl.
She's just gotta come
She
down
can
and bowl.
leave Indy.
I
You're
think
just trying to inconvenience her mom at this
Yeah.
point.
I think she's watching Riley because she's not saying
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, that would explain.
That'd explain a
She
lot.
hasn't said anything in a while, so I think she's watching
Watching.
Riley. Yeah.
Yeah,
Watching
watching
Riley.
Riley.
I can't speak today, guys.
Again, you're spacier than usual, Paul. Not used to you being this spacey.
You could say he's. I'm not gonna. That song is pretty old. I was gonna blank space.
Ooh, you touched my ta-la-la. My
Stop.
ding dong.
Stop making me edit.
Our YouTube videos can be like an hour long. We're gonna sit here and the stream's gonna be like 2 hours long.
That factory shut
Oh
down.
my
That's fine. I can, that was so close after. Paul will go periods of like he'll
All
say
that
something.
Periods?
Whoa.
Yeah. Paul will like
Speaking
say
of things
something.
Paul, show her.
No, because
What?
Paul will
I
say
do
something.
not want
Oh.
to see his periods.
No.
No, look at his arm. Look at his arm. Alex whipped his arm.
With the charger.
Why?
I didn't even mean to do it that
Look,
hard.
he's
you
whipped.
You
guys.
actually got me.
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
Mean.
You whipped him like
Can you go get Brayden?
Say no.
You've been
Say no.
sitting down for like 20 minutes.
Say no. Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I just like to. I was just looking.
I'd like to report this channel.
For what?
Just everything.
Everything we can report it for.
We've probably done it.
Wait. What can I report this channel for?
You can report Twitch channels.
Yo, I won't report the channel, but I mean like I can do this.
Can you take down your own channel? What are you doing? Did you just permaban Alex again?
I did.
Oh
I
my
did.
god.
Flawless.
Flawless victory.
The gays are taking over.
Oh my god, Paul! How do you fracture structure an audience of 4 people. Bring Paul in to do it.
I know.
Hey, Paul, if we ever get a big audience and I just want to make our channel crash into the ground, I'm gonna bring you in.
We have some viewers.
Okay.
Did your girlfriend on
Oh my
it?
god, that's annoying. Stop.
I have to like cut out like a solid minute of you doing that.
Alex.
Alex, I'm gonna beat you.
Quentin, get your butt out of my face.
You like it? Shut up.
No, I don't.
Clinton likes it.
No, I don't like it either. I have to do more editing.
Let's sit here did that.
We're gonna have a 2-hour stream and the video's gonna be like an hour.
Right.
Just because of all the editing.
Just of like, okay, I gotta get like.
Imagine why your charging cord stopped working, Alex.
This is an old walk-in.
Yeah.
Thank you. Stop!
Alex, when that charger cord breaks.
Alright, bye guys, we're gonna end the stream.
No.
Wait, hey, Paul.
No, we're not.
Wait, hey, before we do, hey, Paul, you want to shout out anything?
We're not ending the stream.
I want to end the stream. We've already gone like an hour 40 minutes.
Go check out Spectral Necrosis on Twitch.
No, don't do
I
it.
stream League of Legends.
No, he doesn't.
He does, but
Is
he's
that
bad,
it? Do
so.
He's
Yeah.
bad. He doesn't belong in gold.
Do you want to shout out anything else?
Alex being a bitch. Ah, he got me again.
All right, so
I didn't even do it as hard as the other one did.
So guys, it's probably the last time you're gonna see Paul for a minute.
Yeah.
For a minute, yeah.
for a long
For
minute.
real.
All right.
For real, though.
And honestly, it's not even because like you've been bad or anything. It's just because you've been on here a lot.
Yeah. I understand.
Anyway, yeah.
Alright.
Goodbye. This has been the Whatever Podcast to the 2 people who watched it.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
To my grandma.